Now, if you've never taken an RB head off, or you're attempting to right now, and you've undone all these bolts and you're trying to figure out what's keeping it on, there's hidden bolts. There's one down here at the back of the head. There's another one here at the back of the head. And there's also one the front here somewhere from memory. There. They need to come out because they are bolting the head to the block. They don't really do much. Not entirely sure why they're there. Lots of people leave them out and they put them back in. I won't be. But if you're looking at a video to try and find where they are, then I might put this at the front. And now I'm up to pulling the camshafts out. I already cracked one of these, I think that's the bottom one. I should probably go from the centre out. I think it's the correct way to do it. I don't think it really matters when you're undoing it. It may actually be possible to get this head off without undoing the cams. I've already started to undo this though, so it needs to be torqued up or pulled off. So these are labelled. So that is I7, which is intake side number 7 at the back. These also, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7. So which is handy, helps you keep them in order. I'm going to lay them out down there in sequence anyway. So we have a small amount of wear on the cam journals. That bolt's just a bit bindy. Don't know why. No tension on it. Just doesn't want to undo. Okay. I've got that seal. Definitely completely loose up there. There we go. So the cam looks good. This is an aftermarket cam. It's a working from memory a 272 Tommy Pond cam or something like that, I think. I'll have to positively ID before I put it back in, but I think that's what it is. And there's a small amount of wear on here. You can't actually feel it. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but in general I'd say the cam is quite healthy. Feeling the lifters for any undue play or noise. Doesn't seem to be any. Alright, so the intake side cam is out. Time to do this one. I've lost my cameraman due to homework requirements, so we're going up here where you can see bugger all. Again, I can't really see anything obviously wrong with this. And again, the lifters seem fine. Next step is to actually take the head off, which I don't actually have the right Allen key or hex key or whatever you want to call it, hex thing, for. So I'm going to have to go up the road to Bunnings and buy a set, and then we'll see down on top of the pistons for the first time. Okay, I've been down to my favourite store, Bunnings, and bought a set of hex things, including the one that's in there, the 10mm. Now, if you've never taken an RB head off, or you're attempting to right now, and you've undone all these bolts and you're trying to figure out what's keeping it on, there's hidden bolts. There's one down here at the back of the head, there's another one here at the back of the head, and there's also one the front here somewhere from memory. There. They need to come out because they are bolting the head to the block. They don't really do much. Not entirely sure why they're there. Lots of people leave them out and they put them back in. I won't be. But if you're looking at a video to try and find where they are, then I might put this at the front. So yeah, 3 hidden bolts in all RBs. 1, 2, 3. If you've got it in the engine bay and you're trying to pull a head off in there, it's very easy to not know them where they are or find them with just all the shit in the engine bay. It's very hard to find them, and you know, I had to Google where they were the first time too. Jesus. Whoa. That was bad. I've had 4 knee reconstructions, dislocated that left knee dozens of times. And I just stepped off here with my foot half there, and I wasn't supported, and that was awkward and very not good. Very not good indeed. A millimetre from ending up in hospital for surgery again. Before I attack the main head studs, let's get these bad boys out. So the super secret hidden ones are 10s, and I do them first so as they're unloaded, they don't have tension on them. Because once you undo all the head studs, you're going to have those with all the tension of the head trying to release bound up on them, and they're very small, so it would be easily broken. So you can imagine trying to get onto that in an engine bay with the plenum in there, say. So your plenum's got to come off to get it, just to be able to see it. And it doesn't look like it should go into the block, but it does. My God, come out. This thing's like Ian Thorpe, it's refusing to come out. I don't have a 3/8 inch breaker. So I'm going to see if I can get them undone with this, because I just bought these in a 3/8 inch drive. I don't have my chances actually. I knew I should have got the 1/2 inch one. See if I can find an adapter and adapt my breaker down to that. Well, I have not found, because I do not have, it would appear, a 3/8 inch to 1/2 inch adapter. I've got the other way I've got the wrong way, but I don't have this way that I need now. What I have found though is a ratchet I'm willing to kill, so I'm going to stick a bit of pipe over that and see if we can break it. Oh, that's too big. Small. Whichever one you're talking about. Alright, it's working. Come on. Hopefully I can get these off before I shear the ratchet. Grunty noises. We've done these ones already? Yeah. Against the guy. Some are certainly tighter than others. Last one. Cool. So if you want to keep your ratchet, I don't recommend doing that. But this one has survived. This time. If I broke it, it was only a 5-minute drive up the road to go and buy the right adapter. I had the half-inch drive ones in my hand. I thought to myself, because there's a full set of these bits down to really small ones, and this was the second biggest one on it. I thought to myself, what do I need a half-inch drive? What am I going to put that much torque into? Well, this, you idiot. Undoing these. I don't get tightened up to that much torque. That you need a half-inch drive. And it turns out you don't need a half-inch drive to get them undone anyway. This is handled it just fine, but I wouldn't think it'll reliably do it, but I should have bought the half-inch drive ones. The problem with the half-inch drive ones is they were half-inch all the way through the range. These are staged. The small ones are 1/4-inch drive, and the bigger ones are 3/8-inch drive. So the nice last two were half-inch drive. The middle three were 3/8-inch, and all the rest of them, the smaller ones, were 1/4-inch. It would have been really good. Get shit together, King Chrome. Right, so that's all of them now. If you've got an RB, you'll see two studs down here, three, sorry, by the spark plugs. You would have seen them in the footage already. I've got oily hands, I don't want to grab the camera. They're not head bolts, so don't go through. They're just plugs, effectively. I think they're just plugs. I don't think there's anything on the other side. I don't know why they're there. It may be from casting. Maybe a casting hole, and then it's easier just to machine out the dags and thread it and put a plug in there. But whatever it is, it's not head bolts. You don't want to pick the head up off the block and then go, oh, where am I going to put this down? Heck. Do our panicking now and our lifting later. So happily, there's there's oil in all the Allen hex holes, so it creates like a suction vacuum. So it's like having a magnetic head on it. It's pulling them up for me. Same reason you would have seen me jiggling it, putting them in and then taking it out and then putting it back in when I was undoing it, because like the hydraulic force was preventing me from getting it in, so I had to sort of jiggle it in, force some of the oil out, take it out, let the pressure relieve and then do it again to make sure I got the bit in. I don't know what I'm talking. I know I'm going to end up editing all this out, otherwise the video will be 7 hours long. There's no bolt in there. I would have pulled that one out. Why didn't you tell me? It said me look like an idiot. Again. Let's hope there's something really obvious when we pull this head off. Although it's not likely to be in the top end. It's more likely to be in the bottom end anyway. So there's probably no visible signs of what's going on up here. So bolt through this bracket here into the head. So that's going to come out. I think it's free. There's a dowel up there that has to lift off. It's going to tilt the engine so that all the oil goes that side. It makes this easier for me to get hold of. Okay, here's the head. Let's hope all the lifters don't fall out. Oh, there's a bit of tape stuck in there. And looks alright to me. We've got the white burning, which is apparently quite normal in E85 engines. That's not me saying that, that's a experienced tuner saying that. Who's done a lot of RB powered E85 fueled RBs, and there doesn't seem to be anything there that indicate a problem. Now I can see a lot of carbon. It does just look to be carbon. There's some marking on the side of the ball. Looks strange. There's nothing actually in it though. There's no grooves or lips. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. As I was saying, there's nothing bad in here. The battery and the camera's pretty much run out, so I'm going to do some more investigation and I'll put this on charge and come back to you.